What do we want? Data. Where do we want it? In buckets. In this episode of Cloud Storage Bytes, we take a look at buckets and why they're the cornerstone of everything you do. Stay tuned for more. Before you can do anything in Google Cloud Storage, you've got to create a bucket. Because anything you want to store in cloud storage needs to be in a bucket in order for you to do anything with it. When you create a bucket, there are three things you need to specify: a globally unique static name, a storage class, and an access policy. Naming is pretty straightforward, and we've got some great documentation to help you make the most of it, so we'll link that in the description and dive right into storage classes. GCS has 4 different storage classes. All offer low latency and high durability, but they're varied based on their availability and minimum storage durations, along with the pricing for storage and access. Multi-regional and regional storage are great for real-time access, like something that's part of an app or a website. Regional storage lives in a specific location and is great when associated with usage in the surrounding areas. Multi-regional class automatically duplicates your contents across regions in a larger area, like a country, and is better for high redundancy applications. On the other hand, nearline and cold line storage are better for content you don't really need as often, like archival data, regulatory objects, or even data for disaster recovery. The trade-off is pretty straightforward too. You pay less to store the data, but it also takes longer to fetch when you do want to retrieve it. Once you've chosen your bucket class, you need to choose where it's stored. You should do this based upon what type of redundancy options you need, where your primary users are, and what your expected first time to byte is when caching is turned off. After establishing the name, location, and storage class of your bucket, you'll want to decide on the access control model you'd like for the bucket, meaning who and what has access to the contents. You can set access policies that will grant access on the entire bucket and all of the contents in it, or you can get more granular and assign policies on an individual object or asset level. There's a lot you can do with access policies and permissions, but that's a whole other episode. Now that you know what goes into Google Cloud Storage and where it goes, we'll get into the good stuff, like how to get it there and what to do with it. Until then, subscribe, give us a like, and let us know what features of cloud storage you'd like to learn more about. Thanks for joining us on this quick bite of Google Cloud Storage.